Amesbury Youth Cafe runs twice a week at the resource centre attached to the sports club. They provide a drop-in service for young people aged between 13 and 19 to keep them off the streets and entertained in a safe environment.
Amesbury's quite a large young population, very diverse, all with different interests, lots of different subcultures, lots of different subgroups. So we're trying to reach out to all of those groups. Some of them come here on a regular basis. Some of them we don't see quite so much of, but we go out and find them. But generally lots of things for them to do, and lots of people for them to talk to.
It was set up in February 2015, when the youth club, which had been operating for 50 years, shut down. Following the club's closure, antisocial behaviour increased in the area by 20% and then decreased by 17.5% within the first 3 months of the cafe's opening. The space is about keeping the younger population entertained, as well as teaching them valuable lessons.
I think it's really important that young people feel that society cares about them and they feel enfranchised in society. So we try to get them involved in local democracy, and we try to ask them what sort of things they'd like to do and empower them to do that. It gives them a much more positive outlook on life, and it makes them understand that there is a place for them in our society. It's a very rich, benevolent society. We want them to feel there's a place for them, and that all they've got to do is go out and enjoy that and play their own roles.
But the council has no legal obligation to fund youth services, and so money is tight. They rely on different charities and some council funding, and have just received a grant of nearly £8,500 from the Police and Crime Commissioners Fund.
The money from the grant goes towards paying some qualified youth workers. It goes towards buying equipment, paying bills, running costs. We feed the young people here, and although we charge them a token amount for the money, for the food they have, we don't make any money on that.
But it costs £15,000 a year to keep the cafe open, and so this new grant is not a permanent solution.
It does cost money to run. We're very dependent on support from various agencies. So I think we're going to be safe in the future, but we can't take this for granted. This is not a safe facility that's just going to be funded week in, week out.
As well as relying on funding to keep its doors open, the cafe needs an army of volunteers. Edward is one of them.
It takes a bit of resilience and determination, but the main thing is to be here consistently and treat everyone the same. I think it works as an extra point of call. I think twice a week it ends up giving them a positive activity to do rather than finding something else to do. It's something which I feel can make a big difference. It's something I feel is very worthwhile.
The cafe now have enough funding to stay open for the next 12 months to continue offering a safe environment for the young people of Amesbury. The drop-in centre operates every Tuesday and Friday evening and is open for anyone to come along. Rhea Barton, That's TV.